this year, due to the GLS land scheme, right? So you all know every year government will announce that actually they are looking to release land. Right, so this year is very interesting. If you look at the supply curve of the properties that is coming on stream to the market, it gives you an indication that actually the developers, their land bank are diminishing. Right, so if you have followed the news recently, you will find that there are few sites that is coming up to go en bloc. Right, so I recently saw a project, I forgot the name, but they tried to en bloc in, I think 2 years ago, failed. Right, then they come back again this year. They are putting up the whole estate for en bloc, right? So I think beginning of the year we saw, I think one or two en bloc deals went through, right? Simply because developer are handing over the units, they are replenishing their land bank, so that's where they are at, right? So this year, very interestingly, in terms of the government land sales, what's going to happen is this, right? So there's already a confirmed list, 5 different sites, one in the Pine Grove, second Daman Road, Lentor Central, Lentor Hills, Bukit Batok, right? So there are different, all these are confirmed lists. On the reserve list, also on the reserve list, we noticed that there is Woodlands Avenue 2 as a white site. I think the government, I think last year they upgraded it to the reserve list. So this year they are made, the Woodlands white site this year is made available for developers to do bidding to buy. Okay, so before we go on further, I'd like to just ask the audience. Serene, don't answer it, yeah? So I just ask the audience, how many of you know what is a white site? What is a white site? Anybody know? Anybody know in the audience what is a white site? White site? Anybody knows? White site, if you can explain, maybe if you know what's a white site, just say yes or no, you know. So I mean, I will explain what's a white site, but anybody in the audience know what's a white site? White site. I feel like I'm like auction. Oh, Alex say build anything. Desmond say build anything. I feel like I'm in the auction like that, like, hey, white site number 1, white site number 2, or like that. Oh, I need to keep asking you all for some Uno card, Serene. Okay. So yeah, technically it is quite the definition is quite like what you described, all kinds of development. Yes, that is correct, right? In some sense. But basically, it is also subject to the most compelling proposal. Yes, that is very, very true, right? So this white site, basically anybody who buys it, who tenders for it, right? They can build either a commercial, a hotel, residential, sports, and a lot of different things. But the key is that the person who is submitting this plan must have a detailed proposal to URA. So URA likes the plan, then they will award this tender to the developer, right? So, but it's pretty valuable, right? So last year, we also had a white site new launch last year, a new launch white site. Do you all know which was the new launch white site last year? Anybody? Last year, the white site, there was a new launch. It was in Pasir Ris, right? So it's in Pasir Ris 8. There was a last year new launch. So later we also share with our research. Last year, the new launch in Pasir Ris 8, what happened, right? What happened to the prices nearby? But anyway, something that was interesting when I was preparing this webinar is this, right? So on the Woodlands Avenue, right? So you can see in terms of the number of residential properties that can be built on this site, it's about 440 units. But very interestingly, there's about 78,000 estimated commercial space available, right? So it's going to be a huge space, right? Because if you see the Kampong Bugis land is only 10,000 commercial space only, right? So 78,000 square meters of commercial space that can build on this land. I think it's going to be amazing, right? So there's going to be lots and lots of jobs opportunity coming into the area next to this residential space. But very interestingly as well, I sort of like, a thought just triggered my head when I was doing the research, right? I was looking at it. Then I thought, hey, what happened last year in 2021 if, because every year there's GRS, right? So what happened was some of the land that sold last year. Okay, so hi. So if you enjoyed the content that we have delivered so far and you would like to enjoy more of such content that will help you to boost in your property investment journey, please feel free to subscribe to our channel, okay, and also click on the notification button so that whenever we have the new video popping up, you'll be the first to receive such notification. Okay. Separately, we also run our in-house flagship masterclass program on property investment every week. Okay, so if you like to receive details, okay, like to come for our property investment masterclass, whereby we can have more time to really meet you and share with you step by step how you should do property investment in Singapore. Leave down your details in the sign up page below. Then we will contact you and give you the updated timing to come for the property investment masterclass. So in the masterclass itself, you will discover how step by step you will be able to do property investments profitably and very sequentially to help you to make massive profits in today's property climate. Okay, so leave down your details. I look forward to seeing you in one of our property investment masterclass very soon. Thank you.